I was stopped in my tracks when I saw my own name in an article about Justin Olson, a judicial nominee for the federal branch in the Southern District of Indiana. It stated that in a 2015 sermon, he had said that marriage should not be for disabled people.
Bruh.
The article goes on to explain that disabled people are often desexualized by society and are viewed as unable to have fulfilling marriages. It further went on to explain that laws exist today that prevent disabled people from getting married. And it mentioned me as an example. I did lose Medicaid eligibility in Illinois because I'm legally married. Apparently, getting married cured my disability. So now I no longer need paid caregivers, at least according to Illinois. You believe that folks with disabilities should not be able to marry? No, Senator. I was explaining the meaning of Christ's words that some, to use Christ's terms, are eunuchs by birth, and explaining the meaning of that verse in context of those who are called to singleness, and that there are various reasons why individuals don't get married. Yeah, but what about folks with disabilities? I was using that example as an illustration of why some don't get married, not as the kind of reason why someone shouldn't. It was illustrative of the condition in which some find themselves, but certainly not in any stretch of the imagination suggesting that they couldn't or shouldn't, merely that in some cases they don't. And yet, the way he describes being a eunuch, two of them are not chosen. The third is they choose, they make themselves eunuchs, but the first two are not chosen. And that's what I want to talk about a little bit. So, obviously, eunuchs by birth is speaking of and includes, I think, our handicapped friends or our persons with physical disabilities that might prevent the robust marriage we're called to. That's an entire subtopic in and of itself. But I think we understand physical limitations to marriage. In some ways, it's not possible. But this eunuchs by other men, I think, encapsulates both. In a literal sense, the imposition of a physical disability that prevents them from having children, but then also the providential circumstances that lead someone to just not find a spouse. And this presents particular difficulties. Some food for thought. Was Jesus including all or even most people with disabilities when he used the term eunuchs in Matthew 19? Is it at all possible that we need to reevaluate our hermeneutical approach here? In the past decade or so, maybe has Justin Olson grown in his understanding on if disabled people can actually participate in a robust marriage? What do you think is going on here? Let me know in the comments.